Hey, welcome back to the shop. Today we are going to set up an AlcoEngine Reflux Still and a BrewZilla version 3.1.1. Stick around. Okay, let's jump right on this. BrewZilla and AlcoEngine Reflux Still. Here we go. First, we want to put our product inside, of course, inside the BrewZilla, and then we want to turn the machine on by pressing the power button in the upper left-hand corner, and it's going to default to Celsius. If you want to change it from Celsius, push and hold the temp button until it goes to Fahrenheit, and then we're going to push the Fahrenheit or the temp button again, and then push plus or minus until we achieve HH, high heat. That's 212 Fahrenheit. Then we're going to want to push play on the bottom right hand corner, and we're done with that panel. Then on the side of the machine, we're going to turn on the 1000, we're going to turn on the 500, and then that's going to begin our heating cycle. Let's put together the AlcoEngine. We want to make sure the gasket is on the outside, and then flip the lid and screw on the retaining nut, just hand tight. You don't have to get crazy. You don't have to go grab a wrench for this. Hand tight is plenty. So then we want to put on the ball valve. So the ball valve, we just screw in. There's going to be no pressure on this, so we just want to screw it in tight enough so that it does not leak. Now we want to talk about the restrictors. Notice the weep holes on these restrictors, and also there's stampings, 0.06 and 1. 0.06 is finer and slower. You can see how much smaller that hole on the 0.06. If you want higher proof, go with 0.06. If you want a little faster run, then go with 1. I do not recommend trying to drill these out to make it go faster. So screw that in. There's a little bit of thread tape here from the factory. I just went ahead and used it. Make sure that weep hole is up top. That actually breaks the vacuum. And then here's our tube that is going to feed our collection jar. It's a compression fitting, so just put that compression doodad in there and then give her a little bit of a squeeze. And again, make sure that that vacuum braking / weep hole is pointing straight up, and then bend the copper into whatever form makes you feel pretty. Attach the cooling water, left or right, it doesn't matter. Just hook it up, it doesn't matter. So we want to turn on our cooling water at around 135 Fahrenheit. And then here is what our cooling water needs to look like. I typically run between 5 and 7 gallons per hour, which is 21 to 23 liters per hour. That's all the flow you need. Once you get your first drip, turn off the 1000 and you are refluxing. So if you're familiar with the way a pot still runs, a pot still starts at about 80% purity and drops pretty much linear straight to 0. A reflux still runs just a little bit different. The reflux still is going to start high and then go higher. So it's going to, your first drip out of a reflux still might be, if you're using the 0.06 restrictor, it may be 90% pure. And then what's going to happen is as the reflux still balances, then your proof is actually going to go up. It's going to get more pure. So it's going to go 90%, and then it may balance out somewhere around 96% pure, 94% pure, somewhere like that. So there is still heads, hearts, and tails, but the heads, hearts, and tails just look a little different than a pot still. But that is how I set it up. If you have questions, hit me in the comments, send us an email. Check us out at the shop, fybs.us. Thanks for watching, and good luck.